Okay, sorry about that. I'm in manual mode. Let me get this straight. Yeah, 40 millimeter. Just like that. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Alright, f8, 1/60th of shutter speed, ISO 200. That's the lowest you can get. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Hopefully it doesn't blink. It's a cloudy day. I don't know if it's going to rain. So I cut the backyard, the front yard this weekend. Everything's looking good. I got the dummy battery in the ZV1 Mark II. I got my little portable external battery all charged up. So let's see how long this little portable battery will do. I'm hoping everything is in focus. I got it at f8. I think it's automatic on the EVF, okay? So, yeah, I'll just let them handle it. The exposure. So I had it on auto ISO and it blinked, so I put it on 200. I could put it on 400, but then it'll get darker. I don't want to go 1/15th of the shutter speed. I want to go at least 1/60th. So that's what you do. I just watched a great video on how you shouldn't have auto ISO on manual. Maybe at the golden hour and in the sunrise. But every other time you should set your ISO, and then you just deal with the shutter speed and maybe the aperture. So this is the type of screen I'm used to when I watch do videos on the Nikon ZFC, okay? Don't let it scare you. Experiment. It looks bright, right? Sony goes crazy and they put like an f16. It looks like an ND filter on, alright? And you're like -2 stops, maybe 3 stops. So I'm trying it at f8 because I like f8. I don't want to go any lower because then I think it's too bright. Okay, what are they doing? Moving down there. So look at all these rocks. Finally find a lot of those that I think it's to stop water drainage or whatever. I see them all over the place on here on the side. So I don't know if they're going to do pavement or it's to help soak the, soak up the water. Like I said, I see a lot of construction vehicles. Something like that is from Home Depot or Lowe's, where you get a truck and then they offload the stuff and then they put the stuff back on the truck. It's cool, but look at this. They got dump trucks with dirt. Now, the city is trying to do some stuff for people that are homeless. They're giving them bikes to get them around with, hoping to help ease their situation. You know, give them the mobility to go to work, but the thing is, you get money, then you got to find a place to live. And it's expensive. See, you get people like this. That's why I got in this lane, because they're going to Walmart. I'm thinking of going to QT's today. So it's 82 degrees out. It's cloudy. I went car vlogging last night. I went the South 1604 all the way to around I-10. But when I got to 410 north or west 410, going east to 281 and then up north to 1604, I didn't want to go through all the construction area from I-10 to 281. Usually I would go that route to show, you know, what they've been doing, but with construction at night, they're full blown. I didn't want to deal with that mess. So I'm hoping this isn't too bright. Usually they get like an F11 for Sony, and sometimes I think that's too dark. So I'm going to try it at f8, see how it goes. Looks like everything's good. I got ISO at 200, which was the minimum on this camera. Shutter speed's at 1/60th. So everything should be smoothing, or kind of like buttery smooth, alright? I tried the 4K 30 last night and it was too much stuttering because it went down to 1/15th of a shutter speed. And I says, no, you want it at minimum at 1/30th. But it went to 1/15th, so stopped using the memory recall and I decided to put it on manual. I watched a video today about not having auto ISO in manual. The only time is when the light changes very quickly. Then you can trust the camera. But sometimes I think the camera, you know, in the settings, they go too high, you know, in the ISO, when it could look better at a, you know, half the. So let's say if it goes to 2000, it'll probably look good at 1000. And what I like about Nikon is whatever your shutter speed is, like let's say it's 1/30th, it'll go to 320 ISO, and 40th, it'll go to 400, you know, on and on. So that I could deal with. This one, the ISO may be a little bit too low. I don't know. I put it on auto ISO and it was blinking. Once I put it on 200, I don't see anything blinking. All I see is the exposure compensation moving like a +7. And you know what? It looks bright to me. So I'm letting Sony do its thing on compensation. It's like a +2 now. I have no idea what they're doing. So I usually trust the f8. That's my go-to settings. And I'm loving this dummy battery. So I don't have to plug in the car. I can turn off the car. And then I could either let the camera keep running, which I don't like, in the seat, or I just turn it off. Doesn't take up much space. Showed off the new bag that I got. Now see, this is where I have to be careful. There's a Tesla. And there's speeding cars. And I might make it. Alright, so I'll be right back. Okay, back in the car. I'm starting it up. Air conditioning comes on. Navigation map. Get nice and cool in here. So you see, very easy to do. Just leave the camera where it is, have the battery plugged in, it's all ready to go. So that f8 at 200, 1/60th of a shutter speed. I'm loving it. Oh, last thing, 40 millimeters. And a little bit more. Get rid of that hood, folks. So it's cloudy. I think it's going to burn off and it's going to be a scorcher today. I don't think it's going to rain. I wish it would. Still 82 degrees outside, but with that sun, it's going to burn everything off. Be about 101, 102. So this is at f8. I don't know about this afternoon. It does look bright, folks, okay? So, if I touch the F8 and go, no, I'm going to go more. I'm at F11. See? That's Sony for you. They like it at f11 for some reason. Doesn't look as bright. ISO is still at 200. I can't get it to 100. I think I would have to go intelligent mode. And then the ISO is too high. And you really can't change anything in the ISO. I'm loving this terabyte SD card. I like the small portability. I got that Targus, California collection bag. It's real nice. Put everything in it. Easy to get out. Easy to take a picture. Or photograph or movie or whatever you want to do. Just carry it into, like, let's say the zoo or something like that, and just, yeah, small, portable. And with the dummy battery, it'll last for a long time, especially if you just take pictures. But like all cameras, I still would like to have a rangefinder. So they're talking about a new camera for Nikon, a Z4, and it's supposed to have less features than the Z5. It's supposed to be full frame. They're talking about maybe not an EVF on the Z4. It's kind of like an A7C, okay? Whatever they get, I'm going to look at it. I like the rangefinder, especially when you're outside and you can't see the LCD screen. But Nikon's pretty good on their LCD screens, right? I can put sunglasses on and still see the LCD screen, even on Canon. But it's the 30-minute time limit, folks. That's the thing. So I'm using the ZV1. It has a better menu system than the ZV-E10. Okay. It might have the same menu system of the ZV-E1. Small camera. There's a Versa Chacon. I've had one of their cars before. It was Suzuki. So Suzuki left. I think there's just one dealership left in San Antonio. So. Pretty big warehouse right there, or it used to be a truck. I think it was a service to deal with trucks, all right, for different jobs, and then they went out of business, unfortunately. 2020 just killed everything, just about. Things are trying to get back to normal, but I'm seeing a lot more homeless people, unfortunately. I see something going on. With cars. So I'll go this way. So, if you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. Any questions or comments, put it down below. Thank you for watching. And remember, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, goodbye.